How's it going, everyone? SoulRunner here. Today we're back with more Dark Souls 2. I'm still, like, moderately lost. I might look around Majula for a little bit just to see if there's anything new, like,
Oh,
with people, but I
I'm
doubt
here
there
in
is.
Majula. You even were kind enough to clothe me. The only thing
Yes,
I
I
can
did.
offer is pyro.
Nah, I'm good, thanks.
Be safe.
Be safe. Yeah, the only thing I did look up is the orange border thing, because I had a feeling the game wouldn't tell me anything about that, so... 409 deaths worldwide. That seems very low. What happened? Did something change? Oh wait, no, that's because it's not offline or not online anymore.
Quite a hive of it. I'd forgotten how much comfort a little once I'd lost everything.
I should be letting them
But
finish their
now,
words.
I am grateful for what you have taught me. It is very little, but please,
Ooh, stuff.
take this.
Soul vessel.
May you...
No.
I will always be here. May you
Okay.
find peace.
Yes. So, yeah, I did look up the orange borders around, like, the bonfire stuff. If I go to the bonfire here, I'm going to travel. Currently the game is offline mode, because it couldn't connect to the servers. So all the borders are white because I did look up the borders around the places is like, it's showing you like PvP hotspots where all the players and where all the activities happening online sort of thing. So I guess I'm going to ignore that. I could go back around and do torches again, which I believe I've done like these first 8 for torches, I think. I was thinking about that, but one thing I did remember suddenly is, shall I go here quickly? Yeah, let's go here quickly. Let's go to Sinner's Rise. Because one thing I did remember just think about is the, like, the DLC areas, or, like, the snake statues that teleport you. So I was thinking one thing I can do is look at those again, just to see if I can do anything there. So I'm not sure if I can or not. I'm going to drop down here, why not? Ow. It does damage, but not that much. Which is nice. I could use the silver cat's ring to make that even better, but it's fine. Oh, all these people have despawned as well. Very nice. Oh wait, this is a long lift ride though. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, so we'll go back down this way, check past the Lost Sinner, or whatever their name was. I think I can't remember what their name was. The Last Sinner or something. I know I have their soul, don't I? Or we're one of these prime ones. Yeah, the Lost Sinner. I'll quickly go behind their boss arena to see if there's anything there. It's probably just a primal bonfire. And then I'm going to go down to Black Gulch, where the Rotten is, and check the snake statue there, see where that teleports you to. And then just look at those, and then probably the Shrine of Winter. So I remember the Shrine of Winter is a thing as well that I've not been able to do anything with. Is the Flexal Sentry here? Yes, he is. Okay. Trying to remember how to do this. I remember I hate your slashy attacks. I hate the big guy in his attacks. Maybe I should change to the rapier. He's not doing as well as hitting me as he usually does though, which is nice. I have to try and remember at what points I can actually roll on this guy. Apparently I'm doing well at remembering when that attack actually fires off. Because it doesn't fire off on me, it doesn't fire off quickly. I remember it takes quite a while to actually go through. But that was easy. Considering it seems like my rapier actually does a decent amount of damage to him. Goodbye. So we're just going to go through here. Yeah, we'll probably visit those locations first. See if I can find anything to do in those locations. If not, then we're probably just going to go back to older areas and start looking for torches and start torching up places while I re-explore and try to figure out where I haven't been yet. I wouldn't be surprised if there's places like later on. I'm thinking like Huntsman's Copse, Shaded Woods, like past these initial few areas that I haven't been to. I just can't remember. Yeah, so this one is literally just the Farfire. The Primal Bonfire. Hello. Bearer of the Curse. Right, so if I go to Black Gulch now, Black Gulch Hidden Chamber. From there we can go to where the Rotten is, and then check that snake statue thing. Then we can see if that door will finally open, which I would be surprised if it does, to be honest. I'm not expecting it to open. Yeah, this is the right side that I want to be on. Time to get poisoned again. I kind of forgot how awful this place is for that. I still find it incredible how well this smoke obscures the little entrance here. It's very good. That's the little chest with nothing in it anymore because I've already used it. And then this is the primal bonfire with the snake statue. So we'll go through here, see if I can do this area, which I'm expecting not. I'm expecting a big no out of this still. We'll see what happens. Right, here we are again. Message. The sign written here is being channeled from somewhere far away. I don't know what that means. But that's if I'm in offline mode, so that's not a player message. What if that means I have to do something else first before I can come here? This will still say locked, right? Closed, yes. I can still light my torch here. I've only got 5 hours on this baby. Damn. Yeah, so I can't do anything here yet as far as I'm aware. And I think the only other one I was aware... I think there might be one near Duke's Dear Freya. I think maybe, I'm not sure. But the only other one I'm fully aware of is the Shrine of Winter in the Shaded Woods. So we're gonna go check there quickly. We check the... where is it? What am I looking for? Shaded Woods. Shaded Woods. Ruined Fork Road, I believe? Because to get this, I want to go down the path where the evil ghosts are, which isn't the foggy side. So I want to go up this way. If I go up this way, there's a few royal dudes to fight. I remember. There's my parry shield. This isn't the right shield. Ow. You know what? You die. That's not the one. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Falconer boots. Missed me. I won't bother healing quite yet, I think. And then there's the 3 people over this side. There's this guy up here and then the 2 behind me. Hello. Where's your friend? There he is. Oh, he's gone back to his arrows, surprisingly enough. I didn't know he could switch back. There we go. Falconer helm. I believe next is some nasty ghosts, like the one out there. There's your ghosty boys. I wonder if you can parry these guys. It wouldn't surprise me. But you can't lock onto them, so... I believe. Yeah, you can't lock onto them. I should probably be using the falchion, or the rapier, I believe. Falchion. No, yeah, falchion. That way I have better cleave. In case I miss, because I can't lock on. Let's heal up now. Right, so I believe this way does lead me up to the Shrine of Winter. And then we'll see if we can do anything there. Because this is the only one of these statues that actually has a different name, it seems like. The other 2 are just kind of there. I swear this place was snowier before. I remember coming here and not being able to see. The sign written here is being channeled from somewhere far away. Same thing. I'm guessing this will also say closed. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. We did find something then. I can do something. I wonder if it was that Ashen gift thing that gave me this or something. I don't know. Okay, by remembering these few statues, I did actually find a new progress. Maybe. Whatever this is. I don't know if this is progress or DLC stuff or what. But we've got a bonfire. And it looked like a frozen wall. Outer wall, travel. So where is this? Is this at the bottom or? Frozen Elium Lois. Okay.
You.
Hello.
Lois.
Yes.
Turn back. The old chaos hungers still.
Am I not done? I'm guessing I'm not done then. By the sounds of that. I think it's telling me to go back and complete the previous things of the game. Is it going to let me go through? Yeah, like, this is all, like, windy and foggy and hard to see. Do I progress through here? I'm getting the feeling I shouldn't. At least I know there is a place I can go to, though. So I might go back through previous areas, try and find some places to go. And then come back here at some point, because I believe the game doesn't want me to be here yet. Which I'm perfectly fine with. If I'm missing things, I'd rather go back and pick up things I've missed. I'm going to do Forest of Fallen Giants quickly. Because I want to look at the King's Gate again. Just to make sure there's nothing there. But otherwise, I believe I did do the Forest of Fallen Giants. I looked through most of it. There's still this guy here who is doing his sparkly thing. For reasons I do not understand. Oh, wait. What is this now? Things happening this time. Nothing happened last time. I'm just remembering things I haven't done. Things I need to look at and then just action and finding out it's actually progress. Memory of Yi. However you pronounce that. One cannot reside within memory for long. Do I have to speedrun this area? Oh, this place looks lovely. Is this the Ashen thing then? If I go to this. Ashen Mistart. Delve into the memories of the withered. Huh. Oh, there's a fog wall here. Okay, I guess I'm doing this now. Rapier time. Boss. Oh, this doesn't look... Oh, this is... Oh, this is cool. Do I have to fight these giant dudes? I'm guessing yes. Ow. I guess this is like the collapse of this area. Do I? Okay, I know I do damage to that guy. I was looking at something else. Ow. I need to heal again. This guy's gonna kill me. Now I do a decent amount of damage. What if I use the falchion? It's about the same, realistically, I think. A bit less. I should probably try and get through this area with relative pace. Fire Drakestone. That's gonna hit me. Ow. I didn't expect to see, like, the downfall of this area. This is very cool. Ow, again. I need to heal. I probably shouldn't be using this many Estus flasks. But I don't know where, I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. That's where the giant sword is, I believe, maybe? I see big man over there with a big sword. It's one of the giants. Giant lord. Ow! That was big damage. If I do this, I'm gonna change to my... No, I'll keep the rapier out, I think, actually. Nah, maybe I will change to the falchion, because he's got very spindly legs, and I'm not hitting them. I would be shocked if that didn't have some AoE around it. I know you can do something else than just stomp. Don't lie to me. Ow. I didn't expect to find a boss so fast, I have to be honest, but I'm fine with this. Almost missed, almost hit me there. Are you gonna stomp again? No, you're gonna... Yeah, that's what I figured you'd do. I just didn't understand how it was gonna happen perfectly. What are you gonna do? Stompy stomp? Okay, so when I'm near this leg, that actually just can't hit me. Good to know. Ow, I'm basically dead. Do something else so I have time to heal, because you're ridiculously slow. Thank you. I think I can one-shot this. Feeling like I can one-shot this relatively well. Don't get greedy. Ow. Did he hit me with, like, the spin and not the actual sword? That's kind of funny. Victory achieved. First try. Giant's Kinship, Giant Broadsword. We got another key. Okay, now where do I go from here? At what point do I just get kicked out of the memory? Because it said someone can't reside in the memory for long. Soul of a Giant. Did I miss some souls? I missed an item there. Let me think. Oh, I should have healed. Shit. There goes all of my souls. You have to come back in here and get them, hopefully. Assuming I can. I'm right next to a bonfire anyway, so it doesn't matter. And those two big giant dudes, despite dealing a decent amount of damage, weren't that much of a threat. So I can go back in here, right? Oh, never mind. This is happening now. Royal Sorcerer Nav. I've killed you before. I recognize your name. Ow. Don't kill me, please. I need to pick up a decent amount of souls. Oh, you're doing that one. Okay. No, I could probably do. Oh! I know what that attack is. They're gonna chase me down. Goodbye. Very nice. I remembered I had ranged weapons. I didn't expect to see a dark spirit here, but okay. Can I go back into this now? Yes. I'm assuming that the boss, I would be very surprised if the boss respawned. A respawning boss might be cool. But you'd be farming it for souls and whatnot. Like, maybe it'd be drop a good amount the first time around, but every other time around it'd be drop almost nothing sort of thing. Yeah, okay, yeah, those dudes are still there. Good to know. If I let them all kill each other. So I just have to deal with the big dudes. And worry about fireballs potentially hitting me. There's another item there, I just noticed. Ow. Ow. Well, there goes a load of souls. I don't even know how much I just lost. Considering I didn't see how many I had properly when I died. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 100k or something. That's what it looked like on first glance, like 104k. But oh well, now I'm just playing normally again. I was kind of rushing there, but never mind. We just lost a whole bunch of leveling stuff. I don't like the fireballs in that area. The fireballs are a pain. I feel like I'm dealing with I feel like the fire lizards are around, but they're not. One cannot reside within memory for long. Right, there was an item along here, right? Did I miss something? It's an area where you can quite easily farm a bunch of souls, considering half of the enemies just kill each other. Am I gonna die? Nope, he ran a different way. I hit the fire that was on the floor. They can run surprisingly fast. Right, I'm not gonna go that way because the fire keeps landing there. Just gonna do that. I'm just gonna bring you over to where it's safe for me to fight you. It does look like the fire usually lands in the same place though, which isn't too bad. Large titanite shard. So I believe I'm safe from the fireballs here. Yeah. And then there should be another giant over here. Who has got most of his health, surprisingly enough. I imagine there's another fireball coming down. Yes. Ow. Surprised you hit me. How did that all miss? What happened there? I got pushed around by your weapons and didn't manage to not hit you. Do I win? Oh, one hit. One hit is all I need. Don't kill me, bro. Ow. I'm gonna die because I'm not greedy. I'm gonna get killed by fireballs. I'm gonna hide over here. I was getting greedy. I was trying to get that last hit on him to see what happened. Thankfully, I didn't die. I would have been very not surprised if I died. But apparently we are good. I didn't miss any stuff here. I'm gonna take damage now. It's what killed me last time. Why is this here again? Oh no. Those giant fireball launchers do too much damage. Clearly that's what happened. That's what happened. There's stuff here. Fire seed. I did get more bonfire seed that I haven't used. What? Oh wait, was that the end? Oh, that was the end. I didn't expect that. Hold on, where's the thingy? Giant Lord Soul. So I've got 4 now. The soul of a giant lord who once conquered Drangleg. Vendrick crosses the seas, took prisoner the giants and brought them back to his castle, clapped in irons. However, after this modest triumph, his countenance could be seen to grow darker with each passing day. Use the special soul of giant to acquire numerous souls or create something of great worth. So I do have 4, like, prime souls now. Which, if Dark Souls 1 is anything to go by, that means I have... Oh, they're dark and scary. The throne of the king is sacred and requires an appropriate guardian. Those 2 are spooky souls. Yeah, this is the thing. If Dark Souls 1 is anything to go by, maybe, then I have all of the main souls now. I think. I don't think there's anything else to do over there. What if I would? Could I go back to thingy now? Frozen Elium Lois? Let's just try it and see if it does the big icicles go away thing again. It's still got all the giant tree branches. I'm not sure. Let's go back to re-explore old areas, I think. Is what I want to do. What I will do is go back to Majula and go from there, because we're going to go towards Huntsman's Copse, so we're going to take the original path to get back there. Hello.
Bearer
of the curse. Yeah, so we go down this way. We're gonna switch the path to get to Huntsman's Copse. And then... Is this still just the New Game Plus tree up here? Or the New Game Plus thing? I think that's what this is, like the New Game Plus thing. Kneel. Enter Covenant, offer Ore Stone, and leave. Do I have Ore Stones? Probably. I don't know where they sit in the inventory, though. I did get the key, didn't I? Giant's Kinship. Grants access to the throne room beneath the castle. Huh. At least that one tells me what it does. The throne room beneath the castle. So if I go down to the Castle of Drangleic, where I fought, and go to the Throne of One, will, like, things happen so I can just go through there now? If I go to... Here's the King's Gate. Right, we're back here again. I need to equip the King's Ring, just to open this door, I believe. Let me through. Where is it? Yeah, some weird looking key. I still don't know what these other ones do though. That must be the one I just used, I would imagine. But I don't know about these other two, Frozen Flower and Heavy Iron Key. A very old key, I don't know what that does. Key to King's Passage in Drangleic Castle. Like, I don't actually know what half these keys do because I don't... Hello. No, you're here.
My journey is already complete.
Oh.
My name is Shanalot.
Shanalot.
The dragon gave me this name. For I was born with none.
Dragons!
I was born of dragons. Contrived by men. By ones who would cozen fate herself. They are the ones who created me. But they failed.
Don't know.
I did not come out as intended. Fate would not be bested. And men were cursed once again. If you proceed, Nashandra will come after you, knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire.
This sounds very
She
endgame.
covets the first flame and the great soul. Put Nashandra to rest.
This sounds very endgame. Now. Who is Nashandra? Do I link the flame? Or do I somehow... There's a fog wall there again. I came from a bonfire. I don't have enough souls to level. I have max Estus. The fact that the fog wall there has reappeared is a signal enough to me that there's a boss fight very shortly incoming. Possibly. Do. But yeah, this is feeling like endgame now. It's mentioning linking the fire. We've respawned a boss wall, boss gate. I can now possibly get to the throne, where you would think Vendrick sits, maybe. Oh, yep, boss is back. Is this Nashandra? I'm getting Gravelord Nito flashbacks. I like you. Look very cool though.
Undead.
Hello. Weird face.
You have proven yourself to me.
Very cool character. I like you. You look cool. I'm ready to die.
Now, be one with the dark.
I'm ready to die. Nashandra. What are you gonna do, big lady? I am... okay. I am being cursed. Big death laser. Okay. So you can spawn curse spots, so you can do big death laser. I'll give it a little bit longer. I'm being cursed again. Okay, now what are you gonna do when I'm cursed? Cursed seems to rapidly drain my health. Ow. Ow. I'm dead already. Yeah, actually, okay, that's the point. It's by the looks of it, like poison. If I'm low on health while cursed, I'm just going to die. I had one shot on a boss. I guess I couldn't have it twice. What was that ring I put away? I don't... where is it? That was the stone ring. I don't think I really need poise damage here. Backstep. Okay, so... I don't know if I have... I probably have things to help against curse resistance. Physical attack, petrification resistance. That's not petrification though, that's curse. I believe anyway. If not, I'm pretty sure I could have bought something that helps with curse resistance, but I probably didn't. I didn't expect to be fighting another boss in this area, though. We're doing this run back again, which took me... Well, I spent like 1 hour doing this run back constantly last time. Might be cutting out a number of bits of footage here on the run back again, as I get used to running down this long passageway for the second time. Kinda cool, though, respawning a boss in an arena. I'm mostly saying that because I don't believe Dark Souls 1 did that. Reusing a boss arena for another boss. And also there's the fact that I don't believe I've ever seen a boss fog wall like reappear. I should probably change from my parry shield because I get the feeling I'm not using it in this fight. Are you gonna spawn cursed spots again? Yes. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to like how you do that. Do I get cursed just by standing near you? Yes, I do. Okay, good to know. I get cursed just by being near you, which means I can't ever really be low on health near you. Which is scary. Makes me think more of Gravelord Leto, though. I'm dead. Oh, she missed. It makes me think more of Gravelord Leto, though, like the miasma that he would emit. I think a boss that just curses you by being near them is very nasty. It's like what I said, like I in some of the print, like Duke's Dear Freya, Demon of Song. I said like, oh yeah, I enjoyed having to fight a boss from an unfavorable position. Now the unfavorable position is just anywhere near the boss, not just in one direction. Which makes this significantly harder. Like, you have to just deal with it at this point. I didn't get the... Yep. I didn't react to that fast enough. By the time I realized what she was doing, it's like, she's gonna explode. I'm gonna die. Never mind. Let's go again. I don't feel like this will take this long, though. She doesn't seem that dangerous. You just have to deal with constant curse. Yeah, from current attempts, the boss in the Nashandra doesn't seem that dangerous. It's just dealing with constant curse. I don't know if she's going to suddenly become more dangerous in, like, Phase 2, Phase 3, if there is one, or, like, you know, when they drop down to half health and get new attacks and stuff. So we'll find out when we get there. But from immediately, she doesn't seem too bad. Drop curse spots everywhere. I should have let my stamina regen before. Surprised that didn't hit me, to be honest. I need to heal before I die. Is she gonna smack me again? What? I wonder if it's not being near her for suddenly. I wonder if it's being near those. They're like petrification jars that she can spawn almost, I believe. Yeah, it is. It's not her. It's the things. It's the spots she's spawning. Ow. This might be risky. Don't explode. Oh, you're doing death beam. Okay. It's good to know that it's not her that's cursing, though. That makes this a bit easier to deal with. As long as I can... Oh, no, don't explode, please. As long as I stay away from those, she can't curse me. Very interesting to know. This makes this a lot easier, actually. Now I don't have to deal with constantly losing health. Oh, she's summoning more curse spots. For some reason it's not working on me right now. Ow. That was a lot of damage. I'm gonna die here. Yep. She did mega death curse beam. So all I need to do now to realistically even like I could get close to beating the boss fight just by letting her summon the first curse spots and then dragging her out of it. That way I can get tons of free damage, because she's very slow. Her attacks don't seem hard to dodge either. So this seems pretty good. This seems pretty doable. I just realized as well, I said petrification jars when they weren't. They were just cursed jars. So this is Cursed Lady, so it's fine. Let me grab my stuff and get a few stabs in on you before you start cursing everything. Now, immediately almost. Do that. Then I'll do a quick runaway while I get cursed and try to start baiting you forward. Come on, let's go. Over this way. Missed me. And now I'm out of curse range. Ow. Yeah, that's the double again. I'm gonna heal this time. This might be a bad idea. Okay, that's also a double. That's a triple. No, don't blow up, please. Blowing up is bad. Sorry about the cough. What are you gonna do? What is that? Are you reapplying the curse thing? You've done the curse spots again. That's fine. I can deal with that. I need to move her elsewhere, though. Just don't do Mega Laser Death Beam on me, which you're probably going to do because I'm far away now. I don't see the other curse spot. I wonder where it is. I feel like there should be another one somewhere else, but I'm not seeing it. Ow. Ow, I might be dead here. Lock on, lose lock on, run away. Heal. Oh no. Never mind. Damn it. I should probably try to work my heals in when I'm next to her. Because I've done it a few times. And that means it guarantees no sudden Mega Death Beam. And it doesn't seem that hard. Like if I need to heal, I focus purely on dodging her attacks. Which I can do, I feel like I can do well enough consistently. And then once she's done an attack, you probably use that chance to heal. She doesn't recover as fast as some of the previous enemies, looking at the Dragon Airy or the Dragon Shrine Golems. Because they recovered ridiculously fast. Anyway, time for the run back. Let's go again, Nashandra. You could do your... I'll pick up my stuff. You can do your cursey thing. I'll get in a few stabs. And then we can start playing the game again. Do one more and then we run away. Missed me. Right. So you're gonna do Mega Death Beam? Yes. Come on, further over this way. Keep going. Keep coming. There you go. That's what I want to see. It does look like it'll be easier to manipulate her attacks by standing like either at a short distance in front or just in front now. That looked like the triple for a second there. No Mega Death Beam, please. I'm going to heal while I'm here. This is a very safe spot to heal. Some of the attacks seem to be missing, which is weird. Stand about here. Maybe you'll do the... Oh, you're reapplying the curse spots. Got it, got it. Now I get away. Drag you over this side. While I deal with curse. No Mega Death Beam, please. That's bad. You're not allowed to do that. Come over this way, so I don't have to deal with curse anymore. It'd be great. I'd love it. A bit more. You're almost there. Nope, that's the Death Beam again. Fine, I'll just do this while I wait. At least the curse doesn't last long, which is nice. I feel like I should probably heal to be safe. Nope, that's the triple. I'm going to heal now. Might be risky. No, you're gonna blow up again. This is probably the worst place to run because I just cursed myself, but sure. What are you doing now? Reapplying curse? Fine, it's good by me. Now I go this way. And wait for you to do Mega Death Beam. You know what, do I just go in? I've got 7 Estus. There we go. Goodbye. Victory achieved. Goodbye, Nashandra. Fogwall is still there. What would I call it? Inventory. Oh, she has a big evil soul. Fragments of... Is this one? These ones different? Yeah, these ones are just like that. The fragments of the abyss of untold origin nourished their beings by the sides of would-be monarchs. Perhaps they were simply ordeals on the road to kinghood. One day the flames will fade and only darkness will remain, unless of course an heir arrives. Can I go back? Well, I'm getting flashbacks from Dark Souls 1. I have 100,000 souls again. I'm gonna go this way. Because well, last time I played Dark Souls 1, I just left on the final boss arena, like not knowing it would end the game. I thought what happens if I just leave? And then I got the bad ending. So we're gonna go this way this time. If I'm gonna get an ending, I'd like to get the good ending. And then I can do it and do the rest another time later. I wonder if I'm gonna be missing all the DLC again though. Because I did that with Dark Souls 1. I completely missed all of the DLC. The giants move into place, forming a bridge. They're gonna like hug each other? Oh, they're doing like rugby scrum sort of thing, almost.
You who link the fire. You who bear the curse.
That is me.
Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again.
Yeah, it's like continue the cycle.
It is your choice.
Or do you want to
embrace
stop it?
Or renounce this.
I believe linking the fire is repeating the cycle. It's the throne! I never saw King Vendrick, did I? Maybe.
Take your throne.
I take the throne in the name of Vengarl. Because I'm wearing all of his stuff.
What lies ahead, only you can see.
I'm being sealed in. Is there anything after this? My head, I'm feeling that there would be something after this, but this feels very, very NKB. Oh, nope, there it is. We're on to credits. Dark Souls 2 beaten. And I probably missed a whole bunch of stuff. So we probably won't be finishing with Dark Souls there, I assume. Because there's still a whole... now I've actually hit the ending, I might start looking stuff up as like, what keys do, what locations there are that I've not been to. And then there'll probably be some more episodes as I go through the rest of the content that I've no doubt missed. Because I'd like to see everything. I have to redo Dark Souls 1 to get to the DLC. But it's nice to finish Dark Souls 2. Now, whenever I want to, I can move on to Dark Souls 3. Because realistically, I always wanted to play Elden Ring, but I wanted to get through all of the Dark Souls games before I went to Elden Ring. So, I did Dark Souls 1 eventually after like 4 different attempts. And now I've done Dark Souls 2. Then it's just Dark Souls 3, which I've seen quite a lot of, because I used to watch people speedrun it. or like do boss challenges and stuff. And then once I've done that, I can finally play Elden Ring. If I can, I'll try to do Bloodborne at some point. I've played bits of Sekiro, like quite a bit of Sekiro. I'll probably do that as well. Restart that and do that to get through that as well, because yeah, I do just like challenging games. So I'll probably be doing all of the FromSoft Souls games. And then I'd like to do Armored Core 6 at some point as well, because I'm a mech fan. I like mechs, and Armored Core is cool. But that's just all the FromSoft stuff. There's also a giant other list of games I need to get to yet. So we'll see what happens. But Dark Souls 2 won't be finishing immediately. Now I've got to the credits. I'll still have more to do. But I'm just gonna wait out the credits as I usually do. I usually like to watch the entire credits just in case something happens. So if nothing happens, I will cut forward to when the credits are over. You know, the credits aren't over yet, but I've realised some other things I can talk about. That mostly being, you know, the game itself. Thoroughly enjoyable in my opinion, although I'm aware a lot of like Dark Souls 2 is kind of the black sheep of the franchise. A lot of people don't like it as much. And like one thing is like there's a lot of just humanoid enemies. There's not as many creatures or monsters, it feels like, compared to some other ones, or at least that's something I'm aware of anyway, maybe. But another thing is I've heard about, like watching videos and whatnot, it's just the aggro range on some enemies. Some of the enemies just like follow you to the ends of the earth to get rid of you, instead of losing aggro and walking backwards. But for me, that was never as much of a problem, because, you know, I don't run through places. Or at least I usually didn't just run through places. I usually deal with all the enemies on the way there. I usually don't try to speed run through areas. If I do, I'll still try and speed run through, killing everything on the way. But I usually just rush more, meaning I just usually die more. But some of the bosses in this and some of the areas were very cool. You got one of the first ones that really stuck out to me was Flexal Sentry. I just love the Flexal Sentry's design. Throne Watcher and Throne Defender, incredibly difficult boss fight, and when you learn they can revive each other to full health, is a very dark moment for the boss fight. It's just like, okay, I have to kill them both in one go, but that's a mechanic I enjoy. Also, you know, the fact, like I mentioned a few times, having to fight the bosses from a disadvantaged position where they can easily attack you. And Demon of Song, Duke de Freya. Some boss fights I enjoyed. It's kind of weird though not having to roll around in a Dark Souls game. Granted, I parried a decent amount, but also just learning how to walk. Just learning, like, most of the enemies, most of the bosses, you could just walk in a certain direction and that just kind of trips them up. It's kind of weird. It kind of trivializes a bunch of the game. Makes me feel like it could be a lot harder than it is. Which, I'd be okay with that. I enjoy the difficulty. But no doubt if I was to go through, there's be a whole bunch of other bosses I like the design of. The Rotten was pretty cool, but not that much really. Like, he's a cool dude, big massive bodies. But he didn't seem to be that hard. Same as Nashandra, but I really like Nashandra's design. The dragons, whatnot. The dragons were initially seemed scary, but after I got used to them, they were fine. But most of the bosses weren't that much, I'd say. Once I got into the swing of things, it wasn't too bad. I think besides the Throne Defender and Throne Watcher, the main one I had problems with was like Mitha. I think the Snake Lady in Poison, because the constant poison was a massive pain in the ass. And all the random things in Earthen Peak that just worked to kill you. That area was kind of awful to get through. It's also nice that this game seems to be very very kind to you in terms of identifying mimics. You can just see the mimic, basically. The air, see the ending. Hello, I'm back in Majula now. This isn't New Game Plus. I believe Dark Souls 1 just dumped you straight in New Game Plus. It's nice if this game doesn't.
Bearer of the... until hope has...
Bearer of the curse. So I'm guessing, do I still have Nashandra's soul? I'm guessing so. Yeah, I still have Nashandra's soul. Wait, what did I see at the bottom there? What's the glowy thing? Soul. Oh, that's the soul possessed by a giant. Soul of a giant. Will the giant's resentment for the king be pacified in death or only emboldened? Can be used to acquire souls only. It's interesting. Begin journey 2 to Drangleic. I'm guessing that means start New Game Plus. What if I was to go back to Drangleic Castle and go to the King's Gate again? Because I have to mess with this. I have 107,000 souls? What the? I should go back and spend the souls first. Now I've beaten the game, I feel more inclined to just start throwing skill points around. Into, like, strength and whatnot. Maybe. That way I can start using different weapons and stuff. Bearer of the curse. Level up. Let's do Vitality because I was doing that. Get that up to 30. Back at 29. So yeah, is Nashandra still there? Because it feels like it's essentially just thrown me back before the boss fight. It's put me back to before the final boss fight. With Nashandra. If it's put me back here, then I'm happy with this. This is good. This means I can go do the other things that I missed. Like the frozen Ilium Lois. And I'll potentially explore other places. I can go through the rest of the stuff I missed without having to do New Game Plus stuff. And having to struggle through the game all over again. Like I have to do with Dark Souls 1. I think. Because I believe Dark Souls... I'm not entirely sure. But I believe Dark Souls 1 just threw me into New Game Plus. Oh no, there's no boss fog there. Also, it's about time for this video to end. But I'll probably look at this first, and then see what happens. Get down to where the boss arena was. See if anything's changed. Or if there's literally just nothing in here now. Now I've done the ending. I wouldn't be too surprised if you can't do more than one ending per run. But I don't really know about that. It feels like what I did, though, is probably the good ending. The Link the Fire ending. Yeah, like, this place is just open now? Maybe you have to go redo the Giants thing. Although I'm assuming, yeah, I still have Giants kinship. And, I forgot her name already. The Emerald Herald. I forgot her actual name already. Shanatel or something? She's not standing at the top of the Throne of One anymore. So I get the feeling I can't do a second ending from the same playthrough. But that's fine to me, that just means I can... If I want to do New Game Plus, but while I'm still on this save, I can go do all the extra stuff now. I don't have to worry about potentially ending the game or anything, I could just do whatever I want. I wonder if Frozen Ilium Lois looks any different now. Considering I've done that. They said the old Chaos remains. Was that the old Chaos that I just did? I have no idea, really. But I think that might be what we do next episode, considering I've ended the game now. Once I know I've beaten a game, my mind becomes a lot more open to doing other things, like looking up stuff or just kind of messing around wherever I want to. So now I feel more inclined to actually do Frozen Ilium Lois. Instead of just doing, like I said, like, oh yeah, go do other things, go do earlier game stuff. But now it's like, I've beaten the game, I can do whatever I want now. So, we might be doing this next episode, seeing what's in this area. But I think we will leave this one here. You can see along the walls, I wonder if I'll be running along there later. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode, good to finally beat the game. Now I can safely say if I want to, I can move on to Dark Souls 3. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave a like, comment down below if you want to mention anything. Subscribe for more Dark Souls. 2, 3, maybe. I don't know. More coming soon, hopefully. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you are. I'll see you around, and take care.